it's time to get into our top 5 moments of the events. Let's start that off right now with number 5, Kelly Slater coming out against Ewing. Slater actually twice this young man's age, but he took him down this morning in the round of 16, Flick.
Yeah, I mean, this is Slater in his natural habitat. I mean, I just look at this surf and it's synonymous with his style and where I think back to his best performances. And I mean, he did it in true Kelly style. Needed a score here at the end, got the score on his last wave. And I mean, Ethan took that. I mean, that was a gnarly wipeout from Ethan, but yeah, Kelly got the job done in the last basically 10 seconds of this heat. It was super impressive to watch. Real buzzer beater moment from Kelly. He had to do a board change halfway through the heat. But yeah, it was this little wave right here. It ended up being a 4.7. It was enough. And yeah, did it with basically 10 seconds left on the clock.
Dramatic heat, and Kelly Slater was on to the quarterfinals. Number 4, Jesse, I'm gonna let you talk about this one. Perfect 10-point ride for Tatiana Weston-Webb.
I mean, that's a wave of a lifetime, for sure. Best wave of her life, she mentioned. And there's only a very few times a professional surfer comes in from a heat that he lost, or she lost, and comes out with a smile, and that's one of those occasions because that was impressive. That was one of the, like, her best barrel ever, and one of the best barrels a woman had ever caught in a jersey, if not the best. So that was, yeah, stoked for her.
Well, coming in at number 3 is Medina Magic. In this heat, he goes 10 and a 9.83, near perfect heat in the round of 16 for Gabe Medina, Flick.
Yeah, this heat was insane. I mean, a couple of people saying, oh, okay, maybe this should have been 2 10s, but I mean, you can't just look at this heat. I mean, his performance throughout the whole contest was incredible. I mean, every single heat, he gave us those moments of absolute pure magic and moments where you're just thinking, that made you really feel something. We sat a little bit straighter up in our chairs. It got us excited. And just, yeah, adding to the stats of, you know, how good he is out here.
At number 2, our men's champ, Italo Ferreira, for his 8th CT win here at the end of the road. He made it happen, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, look at that wave. That kind of reminded me of 2014, the final that Gabe had it against Kelly. How glassy and oily everything looks, and just perfect. Identifying the right waves, committing no mistakes basically on the final, and that was the difference point between him and John. Whoever committed less mistakes is going to take the win, and that's what happened in this situation here. Italo on top, well deserved after a few years without a win. It was due time for him.
Yeah, his 14th CT final, 8th CT victory, and Italo Ferreira vaulted up the live rankings. He's number 5 going into stop number 7. At number 1, she's the queen of Teahupo'o, and this is how she earned it. 2 times the semifinalist, this time the winner, the champ. The trophy stays right here at the end of the road for Vahine Fierro, Flick.
Yeah, I mean, for 3 years now, this has been her event to lose. I mean, she's had one hand firmly on that trophy, and then this year she finally got the job done. And, you know, it's just so beautiful just hearing her speak at the awards ceremony, just how grateful and appreciative she is, you know, of the end of the road here and the community. And it was just so awesome to see the women really show up because they really were meant to be there on that finals day yesterday. Such an incredible performance. And, yeah, I'm speechless. Just the surf showed up and the surfers blew up.
It's a beautiful sunset out here. Final thoughts, Flick?
Final thoughts is, wow, I think the surf was the hero. I mean, this afternoon we had beautiful conditions. It wasn't a breath of wind and so many excellent scores, so much to digest. I'm looking forward to El Salvador now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to El Salvador. Your final thoughts, Jesse?
I mean, we had a show on our hands the last 2 days, but what makes this place so special is just what's behind us. This wave is incredible. It gives the platform for the surfers to give us a show, and we should come back here next year.
Yeah, I love it. Well, we'll catch you all June 6th. That's when the window starts for the Surf City El Salvador Pro. Enjoy the highlights of the event, and Yorana, aloha. Yorana te poi poi. Good morning from Teahupo'o, the site of the SHISEIDO Tahiti Pro presented by Outerknown.
Well, here's how it happens. Wake up very early, you get a ping on your phone that says, it's on.
really didn't know what this day would bring. I think I just woke up just in the mindset of embracing anything that came my way and enjoying it.
This is one of the best days for women surfing in the history of the sport.
That tan of Tati, like she stands in it and puts her hands out. I was like, what the heck? Like, what's going on?
I just knew that, like, man, this is women surfing. You know, like, we're doing it.
The champion of the SHISEIDO Tahiti Pro, presented by Outerknown, Vahine Fierro has done it.
Thank you, Teahupo'o. You're so special, and thank you for sending me the best waves of my life. I'm just so stoked right now.
Let's go! Oh! Griffin Colapinto!
We got the men's round of 16, we got the quarters, we got the semis, and then we got the finals. It's going to be a good day at the office, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know if I had nerves this morning or just anxiety for like the energy. It's crazy being a dad now and just that whole new kind of experience of life. But yeah, it feels good and it feels like I'm competing for them, and so I'm really stoked on that.
Just so good out there, you know. You gotta enjoy every moment, every wave. We're having the best surf session today.
It's going to be John Florence heading on to the final up against Italo Ferreira.
Italo Ferreira, your champion of the SHISEIDO Tahiti Pro, presented by Outerknown. This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.